Hey friends, Tux here. For this particular video, we'll be reviewing these Alienware 7.1 surround sound headphones. And the first video is actually going to be an unboxing, and I may do a second video actually on Ultra HD music and the Alienware headset. I've heard amazing things about this, not just for gaming, but for music. So we're going to check that out together. But this is how it comes in a very beautiful little package. In fact, Alienware, oftentimes when I get these, they have like a plastic bag on them, I noticed, which is kind of a nice touch just to keep it extra shiny and nice and new. Let me go ahead and peel off the little bag here, and you can see what we're presented with is a very, very nice looking package. We feature the white Alienware background with, Alienware always have like, almost like little hidden messages. You can almost see there behind the white, there's a little Alienware symbols and logos and mechanics and stuff, and of course the silver Alienware logo right there too. So this very handsome package. I will mention I will have a link for this down below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the best value, okay? All right, I should also mention this is the Aw988, okay? That is the model number for this particular set, and this is kind of considered the premium, most expensive version. I've seen this list on retail for over $270, and it is available oftentimes lower than that if you catch a coupon or a sale or a deal or something, but we're going to find out together if it's worth that high price point. Alienware typically features some very good components, very good quality, so we'll take a look. This particular Alienware set is 3.5mm jacks, okay, so that will work with a lot of your phones that have a 3.5mm, headset, some gaming systems, etc., etc. It does actually have some accessories with it. We'll talk about that when we open it up. It looks like there's probably a 3.5mm cable, USB cable, and a dongle. So we'll find out together about that. And it does feature the Alienware FX lighting system. So as you can see from the picture here, you can actually do a lot of different color effects. You can color match these things many, many different ways, which is very cool actually. On the back here, it talks about the Alienware system a little bit. Powerful sound with 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz frequency response, which is very good. Crystal clear communication with noise cancellation. High performance, low latency wireless, okay, which is very important. With wireless and gaming, sometimes it's kind of a mixed bag because wireless typically means lower quality, okay, than with cable. So that's something to kind of consider. But when you get into this higher price point of wireless, oftentimes they do have the way around that to keep the quality up there too. We'll find out together about that though. Alienware 7.1 virtual surround sound, very cool, and the headset controls notifications, that kind of thing. There's a lot of features right on the headset itself, okay? This set over here talks again about the features. 7.1 surround sound, 40 feet, which is really a huge distance, to be honest. SPL 107 decibels, plus or minus 3. 14-hour battery life, which is really, really good. 40mm drivers, nice big drivers, and 2.4 gigahertz, okay? So very, very good specs. Everything looks amazing. The box actually looks amazing. So let's go ahead and check this out together. Okay, so looking at the box, actually it looks like this is magnetic, I'm guessing. It looks like this pops open. Let's see here. Oh, it does. Look at that. We're greeted with the little Alienware alien. Very cool. And we'll pop this open, and very nice. I love retail packaging that has like a clear window so you can actually see the product. That's really good. And then it tells a little story over here, talks more about the features we discussed before, which I won't read again, but you can see very nice. It's magnetic. It's nice hard cardboard, very glossy, pictures, matte black. It's definitely a quality package. So this would make a really nice gift for someone too. On the inside here, you can see the little Alienware logo, and you can see right into the headphones themselves, which is really nice. And again, the Alienware word here in silver, so very cool. They definitely are proud of their product, which is a good sign that it's a good quality product. Now let's see how to get this thing out. It looks like this is definitely new in box and sealed. Sometimes, yeah, Alienware is really great. Like, even like the little tab here, like a lot of them, you'd be fishing around to try and find the end. Alienware, think of like everything. Oftentimes their tape have like clearly defined cut points, and this tab even has like part that is not sticky, so it's like half sticky, half not sticky. So you can pull this back here, and we can go ahead and open this up for its first maiden voyage here. So we got that pulled back. I'd like to try and keep this nice. Let me see if I can peel this off gracefully here. I want to try and make sure I don't destroy the package. There we go, and we'll go ahead and pull this out. And whoa, look at that, guys. This opens up very beautifully. We'll go ahead and pull out the headphones. I want to take a look at the accessories first. There is an accessory box here. Let's go ahead and check this out together. So this is the Alienware accessory box, and they're known for having some good accessories. Let me go ahead and pop this open. I like the way it's, you know, black, like a matte black box with the Alienware logo on it and stuff. So again, just little touches they didn't have to do. This could just be cardboard or something, but it's nice they actually made it very beautiful, as well as functional. So let me go ahead and try and pull this open. I really don't want to like break this. I want this to continue to be nice. So let me see if I can use the scissors here, not to cut it, but just like pry it open, if you will. It's very tight and form-fitting. There we go. We're opening this up. And here we go. On the inside, we have little compartments. Okay, so here's the actual USB dongle. Okay, and this is for the wireless, and you can tell that's normal USB you're familiar with. I'm sure you've all seen that before on your computer. Looks like there is a light here to indicate that it's functioning, which we'll go ahead and check out later, but I can see there's some translucentness right there, and this will light up showing that's working, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and open up the little accessory part here and take a look, and it looks like we have some more cables. Looks like there is a 3.5mm cable here, and this is a super flat cable, which is very interesting. This is a very nice rubbery material. Definitely feels like a quality cable. Interesting. It's a very grippy, rubbery feel to it. The end here is also grippery, and this is a 3.5mm here on the end. It looks like there is a very small, looks like this is a microphone. So this would go, and this has like an extra little microphone. I'm guessing that's a microphone at this point. There's one little hole there. It doesn't look like a command center that you push the buttons on necessarily. So anyway, we'll come back to this, but very interesting that it has a super flat 3.5. I've never seen any device have a super flat 3.5 cable included. So very cool stuff. There is you guys know I love cables, new cables with new devices, and you know I am particularly fond of braided cables, and this is a braided cable for you. So very, very nice. This cable itself is a USB cable, okay? USB, and it goes to a micro USB. So this is like a charging cable for it. Looks like a very generous length, and I'm definitely enjoying the braided look to this nice tight braid. Definitely feels like a quality cable, nice and thick, very firm. Like you can see, this doesn't like fall over like most cables. Like if you hold them, they start kind of waggling down a little bit. This is like super firm, like that does not want to budge, which is very interesting. It's kind of interesting they didn't include like this being braided too. Maybe there's a reason why they made that super flat, which is, you know, very unique, and also the rubbery feel to it. Very interesting, but definitely two different things going on there in textures. Okay, next up here, there is a little gaming manual here. I'm not gonna go through every page, but again, this is Aw988. Their flagship wireless headset, and it looks like there's a lot of, you know, little instructions here, all the little devices we talked about, the buttons for, you know, power, microphone, looks like the controller information, another microphone, plus or minus, all sorts of things, wireless. I mean, everything is all right there for you, which is interesting. And then there is warranty information, which comes in a few different languages. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but you can see that's the normal warranty, very large warranty card with all the languages provided. So that's cool. And I don't think there's anything else in here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for this. Oops. All right, so we'll put this aside for right now. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual headset itself. We're going to go ahead and pull open the Alienware clear plastic with a engraved Alienware head there. Very cool. And we'll pull this out. Looks like this is, oh, this is interesting. It's like Velcro attached. Let me go ahead and I guess I'll have to pull the Velcro off, or does this whole thing come out? Wow, that's interesting. It feels like it's glued in, and it feels like this is Velcroed. It feels like it's Velcro. Let me go ahead and get this peeled off here. There's one. Yeah, it is Velcro. It's a good way of keeping it in place, I guess, so that way when you're actually, you know, shipping it, it's not going to go weird or something. Okay, so I got this pulled out here, and I have to say, really good quality feel to this. First thing that strikes me is the fact that this is very soft touch plastic. This is plastic, but it's got that rubberized feel to it, much like that cable. It's like very sticky, kind of like it's smooth rubber, but it's very grippy, I guess is what I should say. Is better than it's sticky, but very good. It's like it's plastic, but it's coated to keep it soft, like a soft touch plastic. Okay. On top here, we do feature the Alienware word, as you can see, Alienware, okay? And on the sides here, you can see it's already lighting up, powered out of the box with the Alienware head, and of course the little lights which light up on both sides, okay? So very cool stuff. The actual microphone here pulls down, so you can see it kind of has a little compartment here where it falls into this little spot. So if you're using this for music, you can actually just leave it in the upright position, and probably no one would be the wiser if you're actually using, you know, a gaming headset or some other kind of music headset. The overall feel of it is heavier than some headphones, but I wouldn't say it's overbearing necessarily. And another thing that really strikes me here is on the inside of this Alienware word here, this plastic here is extremely soft and squishy. It feels not necessarily hollow. It almost feels like a little squishy ball, kind of like a gel ball or something. Very soft plastic. Again, it is a soft touch plastic, and there's like a little foam or something in here besides air, but it definitely has room to give when you're wearing it. You can see it's very soft, and definitely I believe this will feel good on the head. So I'll go ahead and try this on in a minute. The ear cones themselves are a very interesting shape. You can see they're not circles, or they're this kind of like almost like an L shape. And on the inside here, it does represent that too, where it's kind of like long on one side and kind of diagonal going inward, which is very interesting. I do like the way it does have left and right. I find sometimes with headphones, you're kind of wondering, you know, ooh, do I have, like, especially with earbuds, like, is the left ear in the right spot or whatever? You know, you don't want it backwards. And it's great they actually have it like this. And while I'm mentioning that, I should mention while you're wearing this around your head, you can turn these like this if you want, or flip it around like this, you know, to actually have this kind of going. Now, this would be with the right-hand side being on the left, so it's really kind of meant to be based upon the left and the right. It's kind of meant to be worn like this, showing your Alienware-ness, okay? And the actual microphone, also, I should mention, it does have a little light, like hopefully you can see that there, a little red laser light. But it's interesting, when it goes down, it turns off. So it seems like when it's out in the upright position, it lights up. And this, of course, is the microphone for gaming, okay? And you can peel off the little plastic here. The actual earphones themselves, this is like a cloth material. Let me spin this around here. Definitely cool with like kind of like a hexagon. Hopefully you can see that kind of a hexagon shape. This is fabric on the inside and very soft and squishy. It feels like, well, this feels like more like a squishy or kind of like a air and foam. This really feels more like a memory foam. It feels like when you press on it, kind of like a memory foam pillow. See how that slowly goes back open, kind of to the original form. This feels like this is memory foam, and this feels like it's some kind of space age, like rubber with something in there. It's not just air, something to make it soft, but there's a lot of give in there for wearing it. Now, if you do have a larger head, of course, this does extend. We do have a metal, this is kind of a black brushed aluminum look on the inside, okay, and that does extend for both sides. So, and this is kind of a metal, this is this metal? Actually, strike that. This is plastic here, but it looks like metal. It's definitely painted a kind of a metallic silver look to it, which makes it me really feel like it is metal. But I want to say it is plastic. Very interesting material, though. Even looking at this, it looks like it's metal around plastic. I'll have to look more into that, but this is definitely metal here. Now, another surprise here is if you're not actually using the wireless feature here, there's a little hole that you can stick this into, and I was really surprised to feel that this is actually magnetic. Watch this. It kind of sticks in place, it sucks it in. So it's magnetic, it's not going to fall out. So it's a good way of keeping it. The magnetic part really surprised me because I did not expect that. It's interesting, you can probably have it going either way, and that would show off that little translucent clear part as well, which is interesting. On the bottom of the left side, we do have controls. Looks like there is a control for EQ right there. There is a micro USB for power. There is your 3.5mm, okay, for plugging into a phone or other device. There is a volume control here, and this is your typical, it feels like just like a dial, okay, up and down. Right here there is what appears to be maybe a sync button. Oh no, I'm sorry, that is a microphone button. Microphone button. And you can almost hear it saying microphone on. Okay, and then right here there is a control for either, it looks like joystick, like gaming or music. I don't know if you can see that little image right in there. It looks like there's a joystick image and then a person image, which is very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play some games with this real quick and give this a little test and check it out together, and I'll be right back. Okay, I had a chance to listen to some music, play some games on these headphones, run the full gambit, and I have to say, I mean, they do sound awesome for sure, okay? But there is some pros and cons, okay? So here's my honest review of this. They sound completely amazing, okay, which is great. There is a few downsides, though. One is they are fingerprint magnety, okay? So because this is like a matte black, any kind of fingerprints are definitely going to show up very easily. So these may be a little higher maintenance in cleaning. Now, the comfort level is insane. They're super comfy, super squishy. These are a heavier pair of headsets, so I would say these are definitely, I would say they're lighter than the Asus headphones, the premium, like $300 headphones I reviewed. You can go back and check out that review if you like. But the sound quality is excellent, just like the Asus, but they are a little bit lighter than those, okay? But when you have these on, definitely you can hear the noise cancellation. You can definitely tell something is going on to cancel on the outside world and really get that music or sound effects, game score, movie score into your ear, you know, which is great. And of course, what's going into your ear is super clear and just high quality for sure. I'm definitely a fan. Nice comfort level to them. I definitely noticed the squishiness here. The padding here was very comfortable, and it definitely will work for a variety of things. Now, I do have some additional comments about Ultra HD music, which I will put out in a different video for you, for those who are not interested. But the part of my purpose for getting this, honestly, was to listen to music, okay? And it does sound awesome, but I do have some additional feedback when it comes to Ultra HD and HD music, okay? So be sure and check out that video coming soon, okay? But as far as gaming goes, and movies and music, just in general, they sound amazing. It does say microphone on and off when you do have this up or down, which I didn't quite catch. I thought I was hearing something in the microphone, but yeah, like when you turn it down, it says microphone on, microphone off. This does turn a little bit too, I didn't mention. It bends as well, so you can see this is something that you can really form fit to exactly how you want it, which is very nice. Now, another negative would be the controls. I thought were a little bit clumsy. I do like the way this actually does click in. Besides being magnetic and going in like I talked about, you can actually click it in, which is very nice. So it's definitely going to stay in place. One negative would be the controls were a little bit weird, how like some controls are on this side and some controls are on the bottom. And I kept wanting to take my finger and do the like wheel, like volume control here instead of the EQ, you know. But the EQ, I mean, the whole thing sounds honestly amazing. You really can't go wrong. I'm sure playing music, movies, all that good stuff, you're going to be very satisfied with this headset. And also this headset, again, besides being able to change these colors, I mean, all the customization with Alienware FX, you can make this match your system. You can make all sorts of many different color combinations. It definitely is something which is going to be a comfortable set, which will last you for a really long time. So I would recommend this set. But again, as far as HD music and Ultra HD music, please check out my upcoming video for more detailed information about that, okay? All right, friends, if you have any questions about the Alienware AW988, please let me know. And again, there'll be a link for these bad boys down below in the description, so be sure and check it out. Click it. I would say this is a very safe buy, guys. If you buy this, you're going to have a long-lasting pair of headphones, which will be very comfortable, sound great, definitely for the long run. You'll be using these for years for sure. But, you know, that does come with a price. You know, the price is a little bit more up there, so it's something to balance out the price versus not, because as you can see from my channel, I review a lot of headphones, and a lot of them do sound really excellent too. So definitely a quality pair of headphones, which really is, you're getting your money's worth on them. The ears, I should also mention, besides being, you know, movable up and down, they do kind of float in position here, so they do kind of wiggle a little bit, so you can get this perfect feel for your size head, no matter if you have a large head or a teeny head. Like, they got you covered. All right, friends, again, any questions, tuxtoys@gmail.com. I'm here to help you. Great pair of headphones, and I'm gonna test these a little bit more. I may have another video actually just about these headphones, but again, if you're into Ultra HD music or HD HD music or wherever curious about that, be sure and check out my other video, okay? I'll make a quick video just for that. All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.